Morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. It is October 22nd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is here watching several issues. This is in the Bronx this time. Starting before us, LaRosa here with a look at today's Wednesday's forecast. It was wet early.
Yeah, we still have some showers that we're tracking, but everything's improving with each passing hour. It will get better and better, more pleasant. But as you can see, yeah, those low clouds hanging over the city. Not much rain right now in the city. The big picture is showing, yes, indeed, it's all coming on by. There's that main line that was pretty heavy in spots. I'm not tracking any warnings associated with that, but some of the rain lingering through parts of Suffolk County. There's been some lightning offshore, so we'll keep an eye on that, and some light showers pivoting it around from eastern Pennsylvania into New Jersey. So from Warren into Sussex County right now, some of those showers. We're at 57 now at Central Park, 56 in White Plains, mid-50s right now, and temperature's not budging a whole lot the next few hours, but we do start to see some of the clouds get out of the way. By 11 a.m., 58 degrees. It will be breezy with that west wind, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts may be a little bit higher at times. Our high today will be 63 degrees. If you've got plans for the evening, staying dry. By 6 p.m., we start to dip back into the mid and upper 50s. All right, 6:01 right now. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on out there?
We've got a lot going on. Cross Bronx Expressway westbound has been shut down. Exit 5A out to exit 4B. Just right now, though, I started seeing more movement here in that westbound lane. So hopefully this is a sign things are starting to wrap up. I'm going to check up on that, give you an update on it as soon as possible. On the eastbound side, though, we also have a crash right by the Bruckner interchange, so that's going to slow things down for you. And then the major Deegan Expressway, 2 lanes are now closed off over by exit 9 for Fordham Road. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. Now that
Maria LaRosa checking on the weather on a Wednesday.
Yeah, for the most part, we're seeing anything out there that's on the light side and just that low misty cloud cover over the city right now. So actually increasing sunshine. Not a bad afternoon, 63 degrees. As you can see, it's one of the warmer days of the next few, and that includes into the weekend. So it's cool and dry when we see that next round of rain in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also ahead, well, Sean did
An update. Cross Bronx Expressway not completely shut down anymore here, but still seeing 2 lanes closed off for that accident between exit 5A and 4B. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on that crash on the major Deegan. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is the RFK Bridge. It's actually Harlem River Drive right by the RFK. Traffic is still pretty light. You're watching Today in New York.
now. Maria LaRosa looking at the weather. What's happening?
Yeah, not flooding rainfall, thankfully, but just enough that's slowing us down just a little bit this morning. There may be some ponding on those roadways, but as you can see with live radar, we don't have any warnings to talk about, so not heavy enough for that. But seeing some lightning offshore here off of Suffolk County, so we'll keep an eye on maybe some of those moving off to the northeast very quickly. Could catch up with the Hamptons, Montauk, excuse me, as well, looking at some light showers, but also off to our west, sort of the back edge of all of this, rotating on through with some light showers from Hunterdon, Warren, and Sussex County, Morris County too. Again, just enough that you're going to need maybe the occasional windshield wipers, at least from some of the spray from the damp roadways too. And that's what we're finding right now as we take a look at the Bronx. We've got 57 now at Central Park. Winds are light for now, but we'll see those kick up behind our front out of the west, 10, 20 plus miles per hour. And that's going to keep it feeling pretty cool today because as you can see, temperature wise, not much of a recovery. It's going to be still in the 50s at lunchtime, right about 59 degrees, about 61 degrees through lunchtime, and our high today up to 63. Beyond this, behind the front, there's still enough of the cloud cover and a few light sprinkles that keeps it a little bit grayer. If you're going to try and maybe take in some of the fall foliage that's still left for now, really close to our past peak in parts of upstate New York and of course New England, that begins to rotate through. So yes, we do stay dry, just not to all these bright blue skies throughout the weekend. With that said, it does take a minute before we have to talk about that rain chance again. High pressure for now, keeping us dry, but also potentially keeping that area of low pressure off to our south. So probably not until about midweek do we have that chance for some rain. So in the meantime, what we get to talk about, a little bit of this fall chill and certainly feeling it in the morning hours. You can see by the weekend, those low temperatures in the city into the low 40s. So highs today, right about 63 degrees. We'll see those west-southwest winds about 5 to 15. And then overnight tonight, it stays chilly, 49 degrees. We'll talk about staying chilly, not making it to 60 tomorrow, although we do see that sunshine. Dry conditions Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Tuesday. It's not until Wednesday that we got that chance of rain back in the forecast. All right, 6:16 now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Definitely still a bit of a busy ride out there. But the good news is Cross Bronx Expressway, as I mentioned earlier, it actually has reopened. So no longer completely shut down. You do have 2 lanes closed off, though, and that's still causing major backups past the Bruckner interchange. Eastbound side, you've got heavy rubbernecking delays there as well. Major Deegan southbound, we're still watching this crash taking out 2 lanes by exit 9 for Fordham Road. Delays are back past 233rd Street at this point. And down into Queens, a couple of crashes here on the Belt Parkway westbound over by exit 24A. Then another one on the Van Wyck southbound by exit 3 for Linden Boulevard. Delays are back to the Bruckner interchange. And you now also want to watch out for a crash on the Garden State Parkway northbound by exit 137 for Route 28. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much.
On this Wednesday, it's October 22nd. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here. Several traffic issues that she's watching right now across the boroughs. And Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, wet roadways everywhere. But as far as the rain making part of it, we're starting to see that wind down. The big picture showing everything pivoting on by. The steadiest rain that was moving through everywhere, that is just about ready to move out of Suffolk County. There, we do see some thunder and lightning off the coast there. So we'll keep an eye on that as that moves to the north and the east. So from Southampton and Twin Forks over the next hour or two. Otherwise, again, improving conditions with some light showers through Sussex right now. 53 there, 57 cloudy skies in the city, 54 in Poughkeepsie, 59 in Merrick. So we'll get the sunshine back actually pretty quickly. So in the next couple of hours by 10 a.m. looking at sun and clouds, 57 though. So it does stay cool. By 4 p.m. 61 degrees, our high today up to 63. At that point we will be gusty, but we stay dry into this evening. In fact, clearing skies through 10 o'clock. All right, 6:31 now. A lot to navigate around, Adele.
Yes, not the easiest to get around this morning. We're going to start things off here in New Jersey, Garden State Parkway, northbound by exit 137. So that's heading into Route 28. You've got 2 lanes closed off here for a crash. Very heavy backups through the area. 27 or the Turnpike would be your way around it. Route 1 and 9 also looking pretty good. Major Deegan Expressway southbound by exit 9 down to just 1 lane closed off, but delays are still back past 233rd Street, and 2 lanes remain closed off here on the Cross Bronx westbound by exit 5A. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much. 6:31.
Almost time for school there, Maria.
Yeah, it's a little damp through the neighborhoods, a little misty as well, so take it easy. A lot of the leaves have come down with that rainfall, but improving conditions. Notice the temperature is nearly steady through their lunch hour, 59 degrees, but the sun comes out, headed up to 63, so after-school activities in good shape. Taking a look at the weekend and just how long we wait until that next round of rain in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. Also ahead, the debate over
that. If you are heading on to the Gowanus Expressway eastbound side, it's not going to be an easy ride into exit 29B for the Brooklyn Bridge. The off-ramp is blocked with a crash. We're going to head outside right now onto the Gowanus Expressway. You can see delays building here through Industry City. Coming up in a few minutes, we've also got an update for you on those crashes in the Bronx. You're watching Today in New York.
6:43 as we look at skies above Midtown Manhattan right now on this Wednesday morning. So if you're wandering through Brooklyn, you're looking for a unique gift, you may stumble upon a shop that is anything but ordinary.
It's run by a local mom who also has a few puppets to help her out. Our Tracy Strahan introduces us to this mom who means business.
Right?
Looks like a fun place to hang out.
Really fun. Colorful. We need that, right? A little levity.
We do.
Yeah, we're getting rid of some of the rain clouds. Anyway, we're going to lighten things up and get that sunshine back later today. Of course, the live radar showing we still have some green, some generally light showers from northern Jersey moving into Morris County, Orange County, some lightning still offshore Suffolk County. That is pushing off to the north and east. And this little cluster of some heavier rounds of rain is popping up here through parts of Westchester and Putnam County. Again, this is all pivoting to the north and east, so heads up in Danbury. Otherwise, again, with each passing hour, we're getting a little bit closer to those clearer skies. Obviously, low cloudiness right now over Manhattan. We have 57 degrees, dew points at 55. So not much in the way of heavy rain to go. And in fact, another hour or two for most of us. This is what our sky is going to start to look like. As we look into Nassau County, you can still get a hint of that beautiful fall color right now. 57 degrees through 9 a.m., 59 at noontime. So again, not a warm afternoon. Yesterday was pretty nice. Today, just a little bit cooler. And those west-southwest winds, 10 to 20 miles per hour, will definitely keep it feeling on the cooler side. So grab that jacket. We're going to try and make it up to about 63 at 3 p.m. Temperatures slip into the mid-50s by later on this evening. So we settle into this cool pattern here. We're in the wake of our front. Yeah, it stays a little bit cloudier than maybe you'd like. We don't have those bright blue skies every day in the forecast, but this high pressure does help us out in terms of keeping it dry for a couple days. The caveat will be into next week. We'll see how a couple of these systems off to our south, if they stay to the south or they start to bring us some showers by the middle of the week. Otherwise, that chance is pretty low. And just a heads up, we're keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Melissa. You can see 50-mile-per-hour maximum winds. The forecast track is slow moving. That's why it looks like a circle, but could still bring very heavy flooding rainfall to parts of Dominican Republic, and we'll keep an eye on Puerto Rico's impacts as well by the weekend. 63 degrees for today. That sun returns. It sets, by the way, at 6:05. It's a chilly night overnight tonight, down to 49 in the city, and we're only going to end up at 59 for the high tomorrow. Get used to that. In the 50s through early next week, but again, we do stay dry. Overnight lows in the 40s. Next chance that we see for some rain will be the middle of next week. All right, 6:48 now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Very slow right now on the Gowanus Expressway, BQE eastbound. The off-ramp is still blocked to exit 29B for the Brooklyn Bridge, and that's causing backups all the way to the Verrazano Bridge. Expect to see some delays on the westbound side as well. Definitely going to need to tack on some extra time for your commute there. Cross Bronx Expressway westbound side down to just one lane closed off here between 5A and 4B. Bit of a slow go to the Bruckner interchange. The good news is that earlier crash on the Major Deegan by Fordham Road, that's cleared out. Still seeing residual delays through the area though, and making your way into New Jersey, Garden State Parkway northbound over by exit 137. 2 lanes remain closed off. Heading into Route 28, a solid ride through the area. 27 or the Turnpike, your way around it. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much. 6:49 in. Morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is tracking a very busy commute on this Wednesday morning, and Storm 4's LaRosa here with the forecast. What's happening, Maria?
The weather is eventually going to improve quite a bit. We still have some of this low cloudiness, mistiness, some light showers are rotating on through, but some of the heaviest rain is done. So again, the next few hours we'll see even some of that sun break out. But the big picture showing the front or the main line of showers in that rotating area of low pressure swinging on through. So it's going to take just a little bit longer for some of these light showers to really break up. It is warmer than this time yesterday, but we're talking about relative here to what we got to yesterday. So it's going to be cooler. Temperatures nearly steady after this morning. 61 degrees by 1 o'clock. We'll head to about 63 with some sunshine. The winds pick up as well, so that adds to how cool it's going to feel by this afternoon. And then overnight skies, it's clear, and it's once again back to lows in the 40s by tomorrow morning. All right, more on that in a bit, but this morning really has been a slow go for so many. Adele, what's the latest?
Yes, it's really one of those mornings where it's just been one thing after another. Right now, one of the problem areas, the big problem areas actually, is the Garden State Parkway northbound over by exit 137 heading into Route 28. A crash is taking out 2 lanes, completely slammed through the area. 27, 1 and 9, or the Turnpike would be great options for you if you are heading onto the Gowanus BQE eastbound. The off-ramp is blocked to the Brooklyn Bridge for exit 29B, and you've got delays back to the Verrazano. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much. Now to a
Now we're checking with Maria. The wind is coming up there, Maria.
Yeah, we're going to see that pick up during the afternoon, but it's a cooler, drier wind out of the west this afternoon. Those gusts 20+ miles per hour, and that's going to add a chill not just to today, because it's going to stay a little breezy. Look at these low temperatures. We'll take a look at a dip for daytime highs, too, into the weekend in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you very much.
Love her. She's incredible. If you are heading onto the Verrazano Bridge, lower deck, heading off of the bridge into Staten Island, we've got a crash taking out a lane coming up in a few minutes. We've got a few other crashes that's definitely going to complicate your commute, but we are going to leave you with a live look outside right now onto the Bell Parkway. Solid ride into JFK Airport. You're watching Today in New York.
This is kind of, what did he own New Jersey or something like that? We're trying to figure out
the connection there.
The connection there.
No, 1787 is where it all started.
That's
the
right.
greatness.
That's right.
That's right, Maria.
That's right. I want to take you back to 1766. That's when Rutgers University was founded, where we find, I know, That's right, and
Wow.
that's where we find Live Storm Tracker 4 on the campus of Rutgers University.
It was Royal Tracker 4.
Storm Tracker 4 is a little bit younger than that, but yeah, we are very proud of our live radar, which is showing, for the most part, the light showers out there right now. But it's still the main system pivoting on through, so if you're seeing some light showers in the cloud cover, just give it a little bit more time. We'll see more of this, the breaks in the overcast as the day goes on. Looking into Nassau County, you can see the beautiful fall foliage, Lake Success. Yes, more sunshine on the way. 58 degrees at 11 a.m. We'll see 63 through 3 p.m. It does get a little gusty here, so it's going to keep it cool, feeling cool. So you want that jacket. Umbrella can get tucked away by this afternoon, and you can see clear skies heading into the overnight. So that cold front does its work. It clears us out, or at least dries us out, where we're not seeing us clear out completely. Upstate New York, northern New England, it's still the clouds and some of the lingering light showers. But as you can see, with high pressure dominating our end of the weather map, it's tough to get some of this wet weather back in here anytime soon. So we're dry through the weekend. By Tuesday, even still looking at the setup, a lot of the precipitation is away from our area. So we'll see maybe by next week if we get some rain in here. Certainly no tropical connection, but we do have Tropical Storm Melissa. Definitely watching the progress of this system the next few days into the weekend. You can see the official forecast track. It does strengthen now into a Category 2 hurricane by early on Monday, but still not moving much farther from where it is right now. But we are concerned that even the west side of it, or I should say the east side of that storm, could produce some flooding rainfall from the Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico. So those are areas that we'll be watching very closely through the weekend. 63 for the high today. It does get rather chilly tonight with clear skies down to 49 degrees in the city, north and west, some 30s and 40s. And then it's the same as we get into early next week. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 40s. All right, Adele, slowdowns, delays. Oh, my.
Oh, yes, a lot of it, a mix of it all, actually. Let's start things off here with a quick reminder for New Jersey Transit commuters. This whole week, you can expect to see delays with your North Jersey coast, and Main Bergen lines because of ongoing Amtrak work. All other commuter rails right now are looking good. Onto those roadways now. A bit trickier here to get around Garden State Parkway northbound by exit 137 heading into Route 28. You've got a crash, 2 lanes closed off. Solid ride through the area. Stick to 27 instead. We also watch this crash here on the Belt Parkway. It's been out there for a couple of hours already. Westbound side by exit 24A. 1 lane closed off. Slow go both ways through the area. Now, that earlier crash on the Cross Bronx Expressway, that's finally cleared out by the Bronx River Parkway, but you can see the damage is already done. Still solid ride all the way back to the Bruckner interchange with alternate side in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. Later.